Hi guys, what's going on, and welcome back to the video on Pagan Online. So today we are going to be dealing with Usud. This is the second boss at the end of the second act, and it gets a little bit more complicated than King Vushakin at the end of the first act, and it took me a long time to actually figure it out. And I guess a few of other of you may have the same sort of problems I did, and it's just going to be a short little guide dealing with that. I guess it's just worth pointing out that if you kind of want to figure this out on your own, or you don't want to know how it's done, obviously don't watch this video because you're going to find out how it's done. And yeah, other than that, I've only just done it. I'm not super high level. I'm only in level 18, 4.2k might, so I'm not massively over leveling this. So I'm on comparison to what level you should be when you're doing this yourself. So anyway, you will come forwards, run into the area, and basically Usud will spawn, and you've got to deal with him. He'll try and land on me, and you'll notice that you can't actually damage him. Oh, if I could actually hit, you'll see in effect he's completely invulnerable. So let's just try and run away a little bit. And you'll run around the side and you'll notice that one of these 4 towers has a light on it. If you collect that and run back to the chamber in the middle, it creates up this aura. And now all of a sudden you'll find that Usud is now vulnerable. And in effect, it's actually that simple, and then it's a case of fighting him. You've only got a limited time though. As you can see, the blue aura that is actually shrinking and shrinking and shrinking and getting shorter. So you've kind of only got a little bit of time to actually do this. There's nothing really fancy that I found to be useful when actually fighting Usud. Just trying to get as much damage in as I physically can in a shorter amount of time as possible, because obviously you've not got very long to do it. Obviously it goes without saying that you want to have a full stock of health potions before you attempt this one. And then as it gets too small, as soon as he goes outside of that zone, then you might as well run away because you can no longer damage him. And then you just got to travel around these 4 towers to try and find them again. And try and avoid him when he does this sort of machine gunny type thing, because once you're far out, you can actually avoid them quite easily. Once you pick these up, you do get slowed down. So let's get my shield on, get into the middle. He's going to drop on me. Hopefully, yeah, there we go. A little bit of health there. Get my shield back up. And then just see how much damage you can do, really, in the time you've got. Push, push. Give him a space stack. He's slowly getting down. He's strong, but he's not that strong. He's not invincibly strong, at least for ice stock I got found. Caught a little bit in the middle here. Ow. Shield up. Try and keep some damage on him. Dodging a lot of my attacks in this one. Keep that shield up. We've used 2 health potions already, so we want to try and diminish as much damage as we can. Ooh, we're getting a bit low on health there. Run away. Okay, let's go and find the... Oh, it's come up here. That's handy. He's doing his spray attack. Let's just keep out of range of that briefly. Try and get rid of some of these spellcasters because they do quite a lot of damage. And then they're going to drop on you. When you get that little circle that hovers nearby, you'll see that's his dropping mechanic there. He's about to do his dropping. Our health's getting pretty low again. Be a bit careful here. Try and keep our damage up. We'll get our shield back up. Oh god, we're getting really low on health this time. We're struggling. Struggling. We lost space ability. So that space ability for ice stock actually gives us a little bit of a health boost as well. It's really kind of handy. We're not going to do him this time, but we'll get us close enough that we can probably next time round we can finish him off. And that's probably all I'm going to get. Yeah, that's all I'm going to get. Let's get out of there. Goodness, let's get a heal up. And as that disappears, we shouldn't expect... Oh, he's going to drop on me. Just had the shield up. He's going to go back to the middle and do his circling attack. It's not worth getting too close in that, because when you get hit by 3 or 4 of them at once, actually really quite damaging. You should be able to avoid them at distance, if you're not a complete idiot like me. Ah, I didn't get the shield up in time. So I want to get back to the middle, obviously, to reactivate this ability. And we want Usud to be actually getting fairly close to us as well, so we can fight him. Because if you fight him, of course, on the very edge of the ring, then as soon as he comes outside that ring, you lose the ability to damage him. So you really want to be fighting him in the centre of the arena, because obviously that gives you much longer to be able to attack him. Make sure we don't actually die. Oh, we're getting close now. As soon as we can get him down now. Here we go. Here we go. And there we go. And thus ends Usud. And you'll get an absolute ton of different things. He ticks out loads of nice crafting segments, weapon recipes. You get the odd shard or 2. A nice stock shard will help me head towards getting some of the skins. And then a good selection of armor and stuff like that as well. Obviously, the usual bump and stuff. So anyway, hopefully that just sort of clears up some confusion about how it's actually done. If you got really stuck on it for a long time, it can kind of be quite frustrating. So anyway, hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If you have, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Subscribe to the channel for more Pagan Online content, and I shall see you all on the next video.